Welcome back to Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow. I am your host, Alex, also known as Solanus Dracone. You all know this. And we have just completed the big Golem, getting the Skeleton Blaze Soul, which allows us to slide. So now we have a bit more of the game opened up to us here. I believe that the next area of interest would be the area just up from here. Possibly. I'll have to check it out. Not entirely sure how the game plays out because, you know, even though I've done it a bunch of times, it's been a while. So let's see if we can get past El Golem here. Oh, kicking rocks in my face. Ow. You know what? Screw this guy. Jesus. Alright. That's pretty bad. That's a nasty setup there. And I'm just gonna drop off the screen to reset that killer doll, because I don't want her floating around in my face. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, I think going up is probably the next sensible thing to do. Whoop. You know what? Maybe I can take this guy out with something. Alright, well, he's at least in a more favorable position. There we go. I can't have that guy floating around being a fucking beast. But we can one-shot Durgas, which is nice. Alright. Oh, two of these fuckers. You know what? No, I'm not gonna stick around this area here on account of the fact that I'm about to die. And there is a save point not far off. Yes, I know that there is a little item, a little weapon that I can get, but fuck. Where is the save point at? I need to refill. Here it goes. Which, you know, you should actually be hitting up this save point the first thing you come into this place. But, you know, I just had to be different. That guy's got a super long reach. Jumping while taking damage restores health. Sounds a bit fidgety to me. Ah. Yeah, you gotta watch it with these guys. They will very quickly get you down if you're in the wrong position. Yep, had to get that guy taken care of. There is a false wall over here. And in it is some samurai armor. Let's see how good that is. Better. If it's better, put it on. Okay, here we see a very unique enemy. The waiter skeleton. He throws plates of curry. And if you corner him badly enough, as you can see, he will throw his head. Waiter skeleton's funny. Yeah, you throw that curry. Oh, poor waiter skeleton. Alright, zombie officer. No, not this asshole. Thank you. And I do believe that that's all from this hallway. Let's just do some exploring. There's nothing I want in here. Catoblepas. I have no idea how that's pronounced. Catoblepas. Catoblepas. I don't flipping know. And this room is just full of trouble. So, yep, leaving. Just GTFO. TYGGHF. Can't really get through here without sorting out the Quetzalcoatl, on account of the fact that, you know, he's kind of all over the screen. Got another save in, another save. Just save it up. And I'm gonna go back this direction because there is another warp point, and also because there is that little item that is underneath there, which is a good thing to get. Well, I don't know how good it is, but it's there and it's an item and we're gonna get it. If we could just figure the F how to get over there. If I could get the Ghost Dancer Soul, that'd be neat. I mean, they die on one hit. And they're not difficult at all to farm. The Ghost Dancer Soul has a pretty high luck value. The Cut-All. Let's see what the Cut-All's like. Short sword for stabbing, not great. I'm still valuing the reach over anything else here. Oh, I do have the Ghost Dancer Soul, and I have it equipped too. What's wrong with me? Alright. Just see about heading our way back up there. Oh, damn, and that's... yeah, I screwed that one up a little bit. Let me find my way back around. There we go. This is the right place. Ow! Alright, what's this way? I think this way, yes, this is where the portal gate is. Ooh, Quetzalcoatl increases Constitution by 8. That'll work. I get more defense and more HP that way, I'll do it. I'll take that shit. Better than the Skeleton Crusader Soul. Ah! Go away, Nemesis. You still alive? No. Bad woman. Thank you. And the problem is she's gonna be here when we come back out, too. So let's take a look at the map. I think we do want to head back up that way. We are sort of stuck here, fighting Nemesis. She is an enemy that's a little too mobile to let live. Ooh, Skeleton Knight's strength increases by 4. We are getting fucking good ass. No. No, 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 no. My death is not going to be here. I am not going to allow my first death to be in that kind of a situation. Alright, so we've explored this area well enough for my tastes. Let's move on. One more save. One more save. Holy Mary bless us. Alright. Minotaur man blocks the way. 7 shots from the whip sword does the trick. And we just skeet, skeet, skeet under there. Now there is another false wall of a sort in this room. It's up on the ceiling, I'm pretty sure. But we can't really get to it right now. We don't have any souls that would be necessary to get us into it, so we can identify it. Pretty sure we can identify it. Maybe I need to use a different sword, yeah. pretty damn sure that there is a false ceiling up here. Wouldn't be all the way back there. Maybe it's not in this room? My sword should be hitting it right now. There it goes. Yep, but I don't have anything that's going to let me get up there, so yeah, sorry. But at least showing you where it is. And where do we go next? The inner quarters. Yokozo. Persephone, one of the little maid girls. Aww. And as soon as we enter, she's like, welcome. That's what Yokozo means, welcome. She's very proper. Alright, might be a good idea to have the broadsword equipped because we're going to need some downward capabilities as well. Like right here. We have a pair of student witches. Mobility is the name of the game here. And lest you think that there is no such thing as double secret passageways, there is. And that was the ninja suit, which is better for defense, not so good for offense. We could use all the defense we can get right now. And this is the full-on actual witch. She is considerably more skilled than the student witch, and her cat form actually hurts. So just bear that in mind. Now, having gotten those secret passageway things, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the whip sword, because again, reach is still my best thing. It's going to be the best thing for me for a long time. Not to say I'm going to be using this sword for a very long time, but it's going to take a much higher attack than what the broadsword is going to give me or any of these other weapons are to make up for the mobility. And again, make sure to get rid of Nemesis, because an enemy that can go that many places that quickly is just way too deadly. So in one direction we've got Persephone. Thank you, Persephone, darling. Surprisingly tough for a maid. And she's got some ninjutsu skills. Or kung fu, whatever. She's got some skills. This hallway is, for right now, a troll hallway. As you can see, there's a... Yep. The little bitty guy there, that's the Chrono Mage. And you cannot actually kill him until you have a specific soul, which makes you immune to his little time attack. So, for right now, he's just an oddity. And what do we have? We've got a bossity. Oh, and this is a very, very tough boss, actually. For this one, I'm going to start out with the whip sword, but this is a very mobile boss. It's going to be up and around the place. This is the Headhunter, which can be one of the best souls in the game when you get it. And I think it's like 100% drop rate. There's no way not to get the Headhunter soul. For the first phase, it's just this woman that, you know, skeets back and forth. If you get too close, she'll start stabbing. And the name of the game for me is just avoid and hurt. God, I am just doing shit for damage, though. Yeah, okay, finally. Next is the wizard. He kind of floats around the upper room. And it's getting to the point that I might want to go ahead and equip the broadsword, or maybe even something a bit more powerful. I'll try the hammer for now. No, there's just way too much recoil on that. I'll use the broadsword for now. Ow! That's too close. The broadsword because I can get some overhead action going on here. Wizard is, he's a little bit dangerous. You gotta be careful of Wizard. We're already down a little bit of health here. Try to dodge his attacks. The third form is the worst. Third form is absolutely the worst. Because that's kind of like its true form, really. It becomes sort of a lizard creature. We're going to see that shortly. I don't mind this so much. Okay, now it gets a little bit more challenging. And he's just all over the place. As you can see, just tongue flicking, poison making, and yeah, just incredibly mobile. Goes all over the place. I might bust out the whip sword on him. And I'm going to use a potion. Yep, tough to hit, this guy. Very tough to hit. I might want to equip something that can flick up there, like the bone. Ow. Here's a good spot to maybe make use of. If he can get stuck into this, no. Alright, we are in a bind. Broadsword again. Pretty close to being out of potions. If you're on the floor, then the worst thing he can do is jump into you. Which, granted, that's a pretty bad thing. But if he stands there flicking his tongue, you've got a few moments to just get some free damage off. That poison is just annoying more than anything else. Yeah, that's not a very good soul for this purpose. Nope, don't suppose there's anything better for right now. Doesn't go straight up, that makes it a little bit less useful. And his tongue is actually weak point too, so yeah. That's me taking damage like a fucking noob. Got him! Ooh, this is a tough fight too. And the Headhunter soul, which is, again, it has the potential to be the best soul in the game. What it does, why am I in equipment? What it does is it collects souls to increase strength. So the more souls you get, and by that I mean the more you fill out your soul roster, the more powerful this gets. Right now it's not that great because we're losing our constitution there, and defense again is a very important thing for us. Alright, now this enemy type is one that I intend to farm. Not this one, the Valkyrie. I'm just going to, I'm going up into this room because there is actually a really good weapon up in here that kind of takes over from me after the whip sword. I don't like these disc armors. Ow. Yep, he's dead. Alright, the Curly. Curly is, as you can see, it's a reskin of Durga, and it's a bit tougher. Curly will turn and follow you if you hit her. Trouble with Curly is that I have to farm her. And she's incredibly critical to my strategy. Either Curly or the Devil's Soul. The Manticore Soul, it's unfortunately way too late for me to farm Manticores. So the most sensible enemy to be farming for this is indeed Curly. She's, again, just one of the souls that I need to make my strategy work. So if I don't get her soul in this episode, and I'm actually going to put the Ghost Dancer, there we go, on there because I would like to get her soul. If I don't get it this episode, then I'm going to be spending some time off camera farming her, which will probably gain me quite a few levels as well. Alright. And I think something to note about these guys, if their discs are spinning, even after... Okay, and this is an important thing. We need the Undyne Soul. The Undyne you need just to progress the story, but that's also critical for one of my strats in this game, which it's no secret. But, yeah, you need that in combination with either the Curly, the Devil, or the Manticore Soul. And yeah, just like I was saying, you kill the guy, his disc remains deadly. So the Hrunting is a poison sword. It's got a pretty good range on it, and it's nice and fast. And pretty good damage, too, so that's going to be taken over as my sword for the moment. So let's just press on a little bit, explore around this area. Going right back the fuck down to the bottom is a lonely trip. And with this sword, we'll have a better chance. Pretty decent range, all things considered. 2 shots for Curly is good. Probably best to get Curly as she's on the way up. I should probably equip something that gives me more luck, too. Lucky Charm would seem ideal. Because again, if I want the Curly Soul to drop, it's going to be based upon, you know, random draw, of course, but also luck. Good, good. So this is more or less my farming route. This room right here, and just kind of going in and out of it. Yeah, just going in and out of this room is my farming route for the Curly Soul. And you'll notice that in front of some mirrors, there is a different reflection altogether. That's because there's a damn demon in there. The Kioma demon. Can only be found in this general area. There are a couple of rooms that have them in them. Alright. Now we need to do a quick soul change to Undyne, because that allows us to walk on water. Kind of like Jesus. And back to Ghost Dancer, because again, I am going to be trying to get the Curly Soul, if at all. Fuck! Fuck imps. Asshole little things. Ow! Fuck! No! I died to that shit. And where does it send me back? Before the flipping Headhunter. God, salty, salty, salty. Alright, well, you know what? That's close enough to an episode that I think I'll go ahead and cut it here. I want to remind everybody to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps my rankings on YouTube. And again, welcome to all my Reddit people who have been kind enough to click on the link and come here. I'm very happy to have your traffic and your, viewer. So, once again, my name is Alex, also known as Solinus Dracone, and this has been Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow. I got some fucking catching up and grinding to do. Peace.